Your favorite map? Okay. Well, you can at least teach us something about it, because I know nothing about Vertical Vengeance.
Alright. Well, I think the main key things that we're going to need to look out for here, I think what Cypher's going to need to do against Agent, because Agent's been playing very well as of late. He's one of the best at becoming a ghost and becoming unseen on the map when he's out of control. And I think he does it best because of how he anticipates where somebody's going to be for items. But I'll explain that later as we get started here.
Yeah, this
Cypher
is...
gets to spawn at RL.
Yeah, this is map 1, guys. Agent and Cypher here. Winner, as I mentioned, going straight to the quarterfinals. I'm on Agent's point of view for the time being. Managing to get one of those shots to connect in the end. But straight away, Cypher with an aggressive move, denying that rocket launcher and forcing Agent to go elsewhere.
Man, I wish Agent would have stood his ground there. Like, I don't think he realized how low he made Cypher. And with Cypher, rocket jumping up like that, Plasma was the perfect weapon. So he let an easy 1-0 lead there escape from him. And,
I don't think he had confidence in his Plasma to commit, but Cypher here, he's pretty early for that mega health. And Agent deciding, you know what, I will bully my way through onto it. Eventually get the kill, but that was a lot tighter than it should have been.
yeah, even though he died, I think the advantage goes to Cypher. Oh, what a rocket. Amazing.
Direct one, it was only needed to shave him off at the end. He's going to get top yellow as well. So Agent with a dream start and made it work despite getting some dirty frags. That was almost like the Faz round we saw yesterday. Beautiful shots from Agent.
Oh yeah, Faz was on fire yesterday. It was something crazy to see.
It was seriously impressive. Agent here guarding the teleport exit. That's all he's really worried about at the moment. Drops down. That's going to be the mega for him. And the rockets hit.
Man, even I thought the grenade had already blown up.
Oh, the algae. Man, Agent looking solid. Cypher's just having to back the hell off these situations where he likes to do damage and he just can't use at the moment. Oh my.
Agent's just reading it really, really properly right now and applying constant pressure. Just even if it's just a little damage here and there, like 25 damage. It's a little something because he's running the items so well at the moment, and it's, you know, it's making Cypher feel really pressured and not sure what to do.
200 now. Cypher's going to have something big to worry about, and he put himself in negatives with a rocket, but now walking right into Agent's LG. This could be one more for Agent. Dropping down.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
I cannot believe he did that much damage on that health.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Oh, the rocket as well hits. Now Agent's got maybe be a little bit more careful where he goes. You can see he's listening a little bit more around corners.
No, I mean, you know, that whole exchange in the last 20 seconds has brought Cypher back into the game where I thought he was going to have to take a couple more minutes to do so of, like, patient play. He's doing a good job of moving in on this Mega, and knowing him personally, he loves to have the Mega health. He feels like he can, you know, pretty much do anything he wants as long as he's constantly controlling the Mega. So, let's see what he can do here. If he can bully Agent off red and start to get a full cycle on the map.
Yeah, Agent backed off and just swallowed that yellow armor instead, so he's near enough 100 to 100. Bit over now, in fact. So despite probably being slightly out of control, he's good to fight. Let's just see how he's going to play this one off, getting himself back up to the full 100 health, and he finds Cypher hiding in the bottom corner. Cypher might have to try and escape here. Agent chases him through the teleporter and gets himself the Mega, so it's just immediately changed back into Agent's hands. What is this? How does this red have an impact on the game? Oh, wow.
If Cypher wasn't as, you know, cheeky right there for that rail shot, it could have, you know, bought him a frag there. Because Agent really shouldn't have dove down at that point. He probably thought Cypher was a lot lower than he was. But right now, even still, Agent's kind of weak. And Cypher can manage to get this red here. He can do some work. Probably get the next Mega, because he'll be able to get all the items because of this. And, you know, I mean, there's 6 minutes left in this game and 6 frags. Like, it's definitely capable of doing so. Especially with how the spawns happen anymore in Rocket Launcher. Constantly get spawned over there.
No, it's all okay at the moment. Agent's been doing alright to stay alive. Just how much longer can he do it for? Getting good rocket damage. Cypher is struggling a lot, but eventually putting Agent down on a really tiny stack. This should be a kill here.
There we go.
And he's off the negatives. He's just listening and surely trying to get some kind of intel on where Agent is. He's not really got much in the way of ammunition. I kind of expected him to go to Mega first, but he goes for the kill. Let's put him on to 17 HP. Surely Mega. Optimistic rocket.
Yeah, I think what happened there is he might have mistimed the red and the mega, like he might have flipped the times a little bit, which is why he was at red first. But here, I mean, he's doing what he should. He knows Agent doesn't have a rail. Let me try to engage in a rail battle to limit your YA pickup here, and let me set up for the next red, which is what he's doing. Because he knows that the two guns that Agent needs to try to push him off these areas he doesn't have. So it's still an even game here, and now it'll just be about weapon denial.
And which weapons are Agent currently lacking?
Well, he's just lacking LG at the moment.
Okay.
I thought Cypher would have stuck around the rail, you know, like where he could see LG and rail a little bit more and try to do some damage, but he like just left the area. You know, an Agent picked it up at the opportune time.
So Cypher might go back down and try and make that LG out of reach, unless they just managed to pick one up already. Just keeping this upper level for the time being. And there's that lower yellow about to spawn. Agent might take this and get the hell out. Well, he doesn't have to because Cypher leaves anyway. Well, this red and mega could be very decisive. We could see a frag coming up real soon. But Agent, oh, he's already on there, and Cypher looked kind of bewildered. I think the sand cues maybe played a trick on him then. Oh, what a rail here! The red never got taken.
Problem is, Cypher's no. Oh, what a rail! It brings him even one rail shot. Take him down.
Yeah, Cypher
But he has
needs
no
more than
rockets
that.
here. There's no rocket ammo that's normally left up. Good timing on that rocket spam.
Hey, that was impressive.
Yeah, that totally locked Cypher out of the map. And now it's looking really grim.
I saw it coming in slow motion, man. It was like a steamroller running you over. That was kind of comical.
That's a gutsy play to stay around by Agent, knowing that he was railable or whatever by the red. But I mean, did it ever pay off? You know, that one rocket allowed him to swing around, get the YA by rocket, you know, come back to red and fully lock down the map.
Yeah.
And pretty much that play secured him the game. Because otherwise, Cypher, if he could have got that kill at that moment, he would have had the entire map to his, you know, to his name. And
Oh, once
dude,
more.
That's the third time
What
that
the
these
hell?
grenades like barely got him. But hey, perfect placement.
Do you think Cypher might be getting a bit frustrated at this?
I think maybe a little bit because he's really barely missed out on a few opportunities that he's had. Because I mean, this game is a lot closer than what the 7-0 shows. But I think right now he just needs to focus on the next map and realize, okay, you know, I can't really take this. We'll just try to make sure that I make the best opportunity possible for T7.
Yeah, absolutely. Agent's got to be feeling good. He's pretty
T4, man. I want to see.
Yeah, so Agent, don't completely steamroll Cypher. That mega's up. Agent just looking over. Is it really safe? And there's like, no, I see where you're coming from. He does some good damage. Both of them have to leave the scene. Oh, once again, there's always Agent ready for it. A couple of health bubbles to help him out, but he's really weak now, and Cypher gets the rail.
I mean, he had to take the, like, it was a crazy fight because you know how low health he was. But he had to take the gamble. He's got to get back in the game, and if he can catch Agent making a mistake here, get a free kill, I mean, it is still possible he could get a couple spawn kills and bring this game back. But it's got to happen, I'd say, within the next 20 to 30 seconds.
Yeah, and this has got to be
here
it.
It is.
It's got to be a perfect kill. Agent can't throw himself away just yet. There's still time left on the clock, but Cypher trying to get those last couple of bolts of lightning to hit him. But Agent's just going to leap away. Oh, and Cypher, that's the time killed. That, well, he couldn't really afford to lose. And, you know, Agent's the type of guy, he's more than happy to run away forever on Blood Run. He knows how to do it. But Cypher does get one frag, so 5 more that Agent has to protect.
Oh wow, and he did, I actually switched to Agent's point of view. He did spawn at LG and went to Plasma like at the exact time where you can't hear the jump head. So Cypher had no idea. If he could have heard that, you know, he would have chased and probably got another frag there.
Well, that's brutal. Yeah, and Agent getting away once again, and Cypher still chasing for it. You know, he's not giving up, getting good LG. And he might just drop for the shits and giggles. But it's not going to get him anywhere. Agent takes it now 8-2. And it's just moments away from the GG's being called between the two players.
Yeah, it's a really good game and display of, you know, patience by Agent. But at the start, like, understanding that he needed to play very aggressive during the beginning of the game with the control he had, constantly deal damage. And then, you know, his grenades and like zoning out on the map were really, really impressive. And as we saw, he got 3 kills that way. You know, normally you don't get that many, even on ZTN where grenades are pretty heavy, but you know, he managed to get them at the perfect spots sometimes where Cypher was trying to deal maximum output damage and it would just trap him. And they're really good kills that allowed him to get, you know, full control back of the map.
And he never really gave anything away when Cypher needed it in order to come back. Right at the end, it didn't really make a difference. But going into Furious Heights, it's going to be Cypher's pick, I believe. Can you see it going the other way? Or, to be honest, I think that Agent's so strong at the moment, I always fear the 2-0. Well, let's find out, though.
It is quite possible because this map, you can play a very good like run-style game. And Agent is really, really good at that. So a lot of it will come down to the start here.
Let's have a look, though. It is Cypher needing to win this. They're, again, fighting for first place in the group to take them to the quarters straight away. And on Cypher's POV, he's got himself the LG and rockets and a decent starting stack, as you would expect on Furious Heights.
Yeah, the key for him here is pick up the red and make sure you don't delay yourself getting to the Mega. Like, get inside the room so that, you know, there's no chance the Agent can pick it up, because he knows that Agent's probably got LG now.
Oh, this could be first blood already. Agent running away. Cypher actually going to go for the direct chase, and Agent's run through the hallway. He comes back out and...
Read. Good read. I mean, I think the reason that Cypher even thought that Agent might be down there is because Agent had a railgun off the start, you know, based off the spawn that he got. So he was like, alright, well I did some damage, he'll probably just stay low and try to rail me. So let me, instead of going for Mega, let me drop down and silently wait to see if he comes back. Because otherwise I still have plenty of time to go back and get red. So it's a very good read and gives him full control of the map. And he needs to apply pressure as soon as possible to keep Agent, you know, at least below 175 for the next minute.
We could be seeing a kill real soon. Cypher would love to do more damage now because he's got to make a decision on red or Mega. He's going to elect red, and that's going to be a split on the item, so a few extra resources for Agent to play with. But is there going to be enough to go up against Cypher, who looks a little bit more on than he did on Blood Run?
Yeah, I like the decision from Cypher there. It did work out for Agent, but what Cypher was looking at is, okay, if I go in and I take the red for sure, then Agent can't go get the railgun right now, and that's the one gun he doesn't have to be able to, you know, pick me off from a distance.
Oh, going to be in close quarters. This is trouble for Agent, and all those rockets are just gravitating towards his head. Cypher making it look so easy. This has got to be another... Oh, the Agent's rockets. Actually, Cypher having to flee, and it hits!
Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, that is... I know, I'd be really pissed.
That is gruesome stuff, man. That looked like it was going to be an easy third frag. But right here on red...
For the fight on red, but Cypher comes out on top. Rocket jumps to steal the health. He's got Agent where he winds him.
Oh, he's got rail as well. And there it is. He comes right back at him. He's like, okay, I can drop down. I'm not going to die from this. He gets it.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Agent getting the kill there, that's terrible, because now he only gets the YA. You know, red and Mega are coming up at the same time. If Cypher had known that, he would have grabbed LG and rushed red probably to go get the kill. But fortunately for Agent, he had no idea, you know, the timings of both the items, so Agent's actually looking okay from that kill. Normally you'd see like a kill immediately off a spawn and then full control for Cypher, but yeah, Agent's back in this game. It's 2-2, and he's got himself a rail and everything, so let's see how he attacks this red.
Looks like he's just going to let it drop, actually. He might look for some later damage, but not even for that. Maybe a rendezvous here at the grenades, but he's giving Cypher a little bit of space and setting up for Mega health. You know, despite giving away that red armor, Agent looking seriously solid at the moment.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, Cypher really needs to be careful, even though he has 100, you know, pretty much 150 stack, because he doesn't really have a lot of items to back off onto. Although those two rails right there, they're a little bit deceiving, because you look at the stack right now of Agent, he's 120, 190. So Cypher will probably think that he's done a lot more, but they are precisely even right now for this Mega fight. And Agent has the position there on the lower level. This is going to be a big battle here. Cypher's LG is crushing him. Absolutely crushing him. He's got enough time to get to red here.
Yeah, I don't think Agent should really go into those LG fights so head on, because I think Cypher will probably beat him in them 9.5 times out of 10. Look at that, almost the rail at the end, but Agent's starting to do some good damage with the rockets. But that was an easy rail. He should have been, well, he probably knew he was going to be receiving that rail as he did that move.
Oh, just escapes that one right there. I mean, one more rail cripples him again. He's got to be really careful here. But he did a really good job understanding, okay, Mega is coming up just after red. If I can zone Cypher out and delay him, I can manage to pick it up and be right back in this game and act like the last LG fight didn't happen.
Apologies, guys. The overlay hasn't changed. It is actually currently 1-0 to Agent at the moment, if you've just tuned in. So this is a match point for Agent, if you will. I know, he comes in. He's a bit late on the LG.
Here. Risky fight because, you know, I mean, Agent can deal some damage, about the same, and then back up on the YA. So now, looking at his health, he's 84-200, where Cypher instead is 120 and 80. But he catches Agent out here at the choke point, dealing some good damage.
Rockets from Agent are good.
Too many by himself. Agent's got a chance to lock down the whole map here. This is really dangerous. But Cypher decides, all right, never mind. I've screwed up. Let me back up and get this red, and make sure I don't throw this game away because I need to take it to T4.
That's all you're thinking about. But Agent 100. What kind of stack has Cypher got? Well, we'll find out in a second.
It's about the same.
Oh my, that rocket at the end, I could hear Cypher screaming from it. And Agent narrowly making it away. He looks like he's just trying to weave his way onto red armor. And it's going to work out for him, looking for a rail at the end.
The problem is for Cypher has no rail right now. Otherwise, he could have taken advantage of that, you know, exit opportunity and done really good damage. But,
yeah.
You know, all he can deal is like melee damage here and try to fight close. But he still does have the advantage over Agent. I think what Agent should try to do is get to the upper area here and try to get the red timing and maybe get a rail or two off.
Agent.
And that's exactly what he does. Good job. So now he's realized, hey, Cypher hasn't attacked me with rail for a bit, so that's why he was looking down at the rail. Figured, all right, maybe he's out of ammo. So, but Cypher went through the teleporter unexpectedly and pushed him out of position.
Oh, and Agent just moved away. This means he's going to take more rail damage. He takes 3 in a row. Agent, he's bleeding a lot right now. But he's starting to return fire himself. But red is going to go towards Cypher. His stack is going to be perpetually increasing. And Agent's going to be on the run. He's going to get a yellow here. But in a really precarious position.
What a shot. I couldn't even see it.
Rolls on Agent's pop, so
There's
I didn't see Cypher. He is in so much trouble right now. 15 health left.
Yeah, is he going to be able to come back from this?
You wouldn't be so surprised if you saw Cypher do it, but there we go. He can't do it the way Cypher can. That's going to be a 3-2 lead here for the Belarusian.
Yeah, and wisely he went and chose the Mega instead of the red when they were up at the same time. And it ends up working out because Agent was afraid that Cypher would be going in there anyway, so he came in really late. And now the spawns are really making Agent pay. And this is, yeah, there we go. Since he didn't take a second grenade, this is really looking like, you know, with 2.5 minutes left, that Cypher can close this map out.
Yeah.
And take it to a third. I mean, the one way that Agent can get back is if he manages to get a rail. Has a good fight here at this red.
Oh, it doesn't need to, because he's taken got the red anyway. So maybe Cypher's giving him a bit too much breathing room, and it could backfire, but we'll have to see. Agent has to deliver in a fight for it to work out. Oh, Agent doesn't get the jump, but he hits 2 rails.
The problem is Cypher mistimed the red. I think he flipped the red at mega times like he did on the other map.
Yeah.
It's totally screwed him over here.
1 rail for Agent could get the kill. And he's going to make the jump onto red. Oh, the Cypher's damage.
Exactly what Agent needed to have happen. Like.
Oh, and Cypher was trying to get the rail.
Scenario. This shouldn't have happened, but it is. And right now he's getting the mega. He's finally getting an LG. Oh, and he's catching Cypher out. This is a good opportunity for him to rush.
Cypher has the direct rocket through the grates. He goes out for another. Agent is super weak at the moment, and Cypher's still raining rockets. He just gets out in time. But that could not have been much closer. And Agent still has a bit of time on the clock. I mean, 1 minute 20 is adequate. Oh, the LG.
Right thing here. Cypher really shouldn't have been tempted by that YA because he doesn't have the guns to get out of the area. I mean, he just had rocket, and that's a free kill essentially. Mega's up. He's got no weapon still. And what is Agent gonna do here?
Oh, that was really nice by Agent. He's secured himself red and mega. I don't know if that was mind tricks, but he got it, and now he's going to be chasing for the frag. Cypher, he's on the ledge of death, and this has got to be a tied game right here. The grenade's dropping down, but Plasma is going to finish the job off, and Agent has got that tied game. He's still contending heavily for the 2-0. This is match point for Agent, despite what the overlays say. About 30 seconds, and I'm guessing Cypher's going to want the overtime, or an insane fight to give him a quick frag.
Yeah, it was like he had an opportunity with the stack to try to, you know, zone Agent out a little bit of this mega. Agent decides to go up, but he gets pinned up in the air. Now Cypher needs to hurry over to red. Doesn't matter what a rail that he takes. As long as he gets to red, he's fine, and he's got the whole map now.
Yeah, suddenly Agent's just kind of thrown it away, just wanting that mega health a bit too much. But he's on 100-100, so it could be worse for him. We're going to see overtime here to decide the victor. Will it be a tiebreaker if Cypher wins, or can Agent 2-0 Cypher? This is nasty for him.
Position here, perfect damage. Cypher, you have to go after this kill, and he sure does, and he gets the kill here. Now he should just wait and just listen for red or mega, but he decided not to. He wanted to opt to get the red right away, and he's lost out on the mega to Agent. But Agent coming out with the wrong gun and just into the open area of the room. Not a good idea. And now Cypher could essentially just rush into this room, cut him off. That's what he does in the water, and it's a free kill here.
Those are the worst kind of frags to be taken by as well, because you know you've made a big mistake on it. Cypher looking for those flick air rockets. Not this time.
Way too much damage he took in that fight. And Agent has a chance to get to red here and get control back with 1 minute left and possibly bring this game into a double overtime. Because Mega's coming up. Cypher can't really get to it. Cypher just needs to try to escape. Hold on to his lead.
He's got the machine gun.
Trying to deal max damage with the Mega 10L, and he's dead.
It took
Agent
a bit.
Doesn't have LG though. He has no LG. He has no rail. And Cypher is getting some guns in here to go to this red. Maybe he should just stay out of it. Try to deal a rail hit to the red. Well, he knows the red time now.
It looks like Agent might go
really
LG.
careful.
Yeah. Agent wants a couple more guns before he picks this last fight. It's just over 30 seconds.
I really like how Agent was trying to go through the lower part of the map when there was no reason to be around red, because that would be a time for Cypher to be there, but he just misjudged it, and Cypher managed to just go to LG when it was very unexpected. So what was normally would have been a good read, and he probably would have tied the game, isn't working out. But here Cypher's at a good spot to be able to run after he picked up the mega.
Here it is. This is going to decide it all. But Cypher.
Oh yeah, and that's game.
Yeah, guys.
What a crazy finish.
It was. Agent just kind of ran out of steam at the end. Didn't have the artillery. Cypher gets the best of him and is going to take us over to Vertical Vengeance. That's right, Rafa. Vertical Vengeance. And guys, I'm going to change those overlays so that it says exactly what it's meant to. That is 1-1, just to clarify for you guys who may have recently joined. Okay, so Ince and I, we try to kind of interpret T4, Vertical Vengeance, in our own ways, but I guess this is now where we can get a real lesson how it's done. We say it's quite a rail-heavy map, but I've heard from you in the past that the way you play it, and maybe some others, it's not so much about the rail.
I mean, the rail is a pivotal part of the map, based on the fact that, you know, it's 15-second weapon respawn here, and, you know, the mega comes up every 2 minutes, but it really is about rockets, like shielding yourself and dealing damage when you're not seen. Agent gets a spawn here, and I like that he didn't go for mega right away. He went for the free machine gun damage off the bat because Cypher went up to jump pad to try to go get the yellow armor.
He's going to go through maybe for a gauntlet here. The MG is still coming out, but he's about to run out of ammunition. And eventually decides to call it a day with that gun.
Yeah, unlike other maps, I mean, there's 2 MG, you know, like ammo boxes down there at the bottom. And I really think that, you know, Agent should have picked it up and then went to the telly. See there, now, like, he could have used machine gun for sure, as, you know, Cypher went up the jump pad, but he had no ammo, and that really cost him the frag there, or at least, you know, dealing a ton of damage before he died.
And that rocket? How? No one will know, but Cypher's pretty weak at the moment, although he does still have control of rail, I believe. Just getting rid of it. He's not gonna. If he dies to him, he doesn't want to drop it.
Oh yeah, that's key for sure. I think if Cypher were to take any more damage before he had dropped YA there, he should have just let YA go and deny rail and rocket from Agent, because Agent eventually is going to run out of plasma based on, you know, all the spam that he's trying to lay.
Oh, Cypher made an aggressive jump up. Unfortunately for him, it paid off, but it didn't look like it was going to be such a bright outcome. Agent almost had him, and still some time until Mega Health. What's Cypher doing up here? Just looking for damage on the exit, or?
Yeah, I think he's noticed Agent has been willing to take that teleporter, you know, more than a couple times, so I think what he thought is Agent's going to grab the health in the middle that it's not safe for me to get right now, and he'll probably come to the top to try to get position for, you know, to attack either YA, and he could have possibly picked up a free kill. That's why he wasted some time there to try to do that. But
Nice
it's not
work.
paying off because Agent picked up, you know, enough armor, all the guns that he needed, and used position inside the middle room with rockets to perfection to be able to pick up that kill.
Oh, and Cypher goes through behind him. Oh, the air rocket almost, but he lets him bleed on the floor. And Agent goes back down to 0, and Cypher's got that 100 health bonus. No rail here for Agent.
One mistake a lot of players make on this map is like when the when the mega timing and the armors are coming up, and they're standing near that teleport exit, they're like, oh, well, they're gonna go for a YA for sure because they're weak. Well, most people will look at it like, hey, maybe I'll give away a free kill, you know, but I'll deal a lot of damage before he takes the mega, so then I can get the YA anyway and possibly some guns. And, you know, instead of blocking the tele exit like he should have, Cypher came through, surprised him, and, you know, got full control of the map and is extending his lead when that could have been totally prevented if Agent just would have secured his angles a bit better.
Yeah.
We'd be seeing a totally different scoreline right now.
That's a rail for rail. Both of them going to be very weak at this point. Cypher's been pulling off some great shots, getting it to 5-0. And Agent's going to have to somehow get on the defense quite strong. These little tight angles that Cypher's trying to get, but this one's not going to be so tight. That's 6-0 now. And Agent's starting to hurt. And what's like a realistic scoreline that... I mean, this is still well within reach for Agent, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
When
Definitely.
would you
I
say
think
it
this
isn't?
game could end up being, let's say, like around 13 to 12, something like that.
Okay.
Maybe even a little more. The only way that it'll be really lower is if both YAs start spawning at the same time. So then both players will respectively take a side of the map for a little while.
Yeah.
And try to, you know, delay each other.
And it might kind of be happening. Okay, no. That one didn't get picked up immediately.
Well, I think it might happen now because of that rail. If Cypher didn't hit that rail, I think Agent probably would move in and try to deal some positional damage or be able to take a railgun on that side of the map. But that one rail probably offset him to the point where he's not going to be able to do too much here.
Oh, Agent got a full rocket then, and we've got Mega Health coming soon. It's a good time to be dealing this kind of damage. And he's looking for a window to get onto that Mega. Cypher just hanging around. Doesn't get that damage off, and Agent with the free blue bubble. He's going to be feeling good in this, well, as we approach the second half. Cypher gets that rail though.
Yeah, it's a great shot. The only positive thing that came up for Cypher there, because Agent really played well in that situation, using, you know, the angles, shielding himself, dealing a lot of damage, and it gave him the mega in yellow, but he still doesn't have a railgun. Cypher's hit him twice with rail in between time because Agent can't defend himself like that.
And Cypher's just killing the clock loads and making sure Agent's not getting another frag. He got one earlier, but rated to the floor. Cypher now 100-100 as well. I mean, this is a pretty damn decent stack on Vertical Vengeance.
5-minute warning.
Is he going to be able to hold on a bit longer? And I think I'd be really annoyed if I were Agent and Cypher gets the next frag. It would almost be too much to continue.
I mean, right now we could potentially see the lockout on two sides of the map here. But
Yeah.
Agent's reading it correctly, realizing he's done some good damage in the last minute, but misses that rail.
Oh, the rockets come out.
So, very good job.
There we go. Agent gets himself that kill that he oh so needed. And just into halfway, he's looking for rail, but he just flicks it a bit too early.
Yeah, just take your time, set up a shot, buddy. Get free, easy damage there.
Yeah, that should have been free damage. And there's the other yellow. He could race over to it. Cypher goes through, and there's a little air rocket at the end. Agent showing some flair a bit more with the rockets than the rail. But this
Yeah, he looks a little nervous, but I mean he's making the most of the last minute so far, and You know, it's be a good job with the timing here. He'll get position on this yellow, and then he needs to go make position on the mega so that he can secure that. If he gets this mega cleanly, this is totally a conceivable comeback here and easily, but you have to start hitting shots like up the jump head like that.
Oh.
I mean, 2 excellent shots there, but he shouldn't have even
Oh
taken
my.
any damage during that fight.
That rocket must have been close as well. Our Agent finds Cypher down in the health bubble. This should be one more frag for him. He doesn't want to lose too much health, and he's lost loads.
Yeah, that Cypher did a lot of good shotgun work there, and it's allowed him to pick up the rail off the spawn, and he hits 2 right away, and that is exactly why you have to be careful with, you know, the guesstimation of health and armor and positive expected value of fights like. Man.
Yeah, Agent has got second wind here, though. He should be able to get himself that stray railgun. Well, there's a couple looking around on the floor now. So fortunately for him, that mutual frag probably helped him out a great deal. Because I don't think Cypher has a rail anymore.
No, that's for sure. But he's got rockets, so if he needs to, he can just kind of roach around in this room for a little bit, deal a little pot shot damage, and get to a secure spot.
Yeah, Agent's going to be trying to play that rail removal game. He's going to try and work his way. Oh, he can't even get the damage on.
Man. It's those kind of shots, like 3 fadeaway shots as their escape. You have to hit those. So right now they're even, and Cypher gets a rail because of that.
Oh, he's
Look,
hit
he's already
2.
utilizing it just like last time.
Wow. Agent, though, he's going to be healthing up a little bit. Yellows are starting to spawn real soon. And he can't really afford to give away many more frags, if any. Get a good rocket. He goes for the shotgun at the end. He's lost so much confidence in his ability to rail. And I think normally he would have gone for the railgun because that would have been a free 80 damage, but he can't. He's not feeling himself anymore, so to speak.
I hope not. But yeah, the biggest problem there, like, you're totally right. He needed to use railgun. Just take the one shot, finish the kill. I mean, if he didn't finish the kill and Cypher was alive, he was gonna crater for sure.
Yeah.
He'd have been that weak, you know. And he had to waste so much time there sitting in the mid for health, and it totally allowed Cypher to come through after picking up yellows and stuff like that to attack him at Mega and secure the last one. And this is looking pretty good for Cypher to secure up. I'd say for the rest of the map, if you can, just play on this half and try to lock down the rail as best as possible, and if Agent manages to get it, make him pay for it, which is what he's trying to do right now.
Agent got a massive mistime on that mega health. He was stood on it for about 5 seconds, and Cypher just goes through a teleporter, spam rocket, probably without even looking to see where Agent actually is. And it was kind of a depressing kill, or to be killed by if you're Agent. And this last minute is going to look solid. I'm going to go to Agent's POV, see what he can do, because I can expect some mad rushing real soon. Oh, the full rocket though from Cypher. Agent deals next to nothing. And he's still not got a railgun, so he's got to go with the mad shots, and it's not going to work out. Yeah, Cypher looks like he has pulled the rabbit out of the hat, and he has got this 2-1 on Agent when it was so close through the others.
I mean, in that situation there too, most people think, you know, hey, the upper position, normally on maps, like, you want to have, you know, vertical position on somebody. You want to be way up top on the map so you're looking down on them and they can barely hit you. But on this map, playing at the mid level sometimes is even better, and that's what Cypher utilized there at the end to get the final frag to secure the game. It's because he realized, okay, he could possibly come through the teleporter at any time and surprise me, or he could come out of some other angle and rail me. So what I need to do is I need to drop to the mid, so that then I can like stop him from coming out of the shard's door from attacking me unless he wants to take a lot of damage. And if he teleports up top, he has to drop to me and take a full shotgun blast or you know, an easy rocket to come attack me. So for there, like, taking the middle ground and not having the very top spot was actually the best play possible. And that's one of the reasons why I really like the map, is because it's so much about reading the players and like what they're doing, and about position. And positions constantly change on that map all the time, like as far as like rotations and stuff like that. So
did you see the damage though? I think Cypher had over 1,000 more damage. He had 1,500 or more damage on the rail alone.
Yeah.
Well, so wait, that doesn't work out mathematically, but you know what I mean. It was a lot.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Like, and looking at that game, it made it seem like it was more of a rail heavy game. But the thing was, it wouldn't have seemed that way if Agent would have hit. You know, we saw like 3 or 4 times he had some easy shots, but he would flick for some reason, or you know, in another situation, like he should have used rail to finish the kill, but he didn't feel confident in it for some reason, so he used shotgun and it didn't pay off at all. So if he would have played, you know, his standard normal game and he would have hit some more shots to like trade back and forth, you know, we would have seen some more rocket play and plasma and stuff like that. And but you know, if Cypher is hitting with his rails and Agent's not, like if I was Cypher, I'd be like, all right, well let me keep railing. Like this guy's having an off day, he's giving me these angles. You know, I'm gonna keep taking them. And Cypher did a really good job. It was 2 times during like the mid end portion of the game where he died once. He picked up the rail off the spawn. It was that situation where he did all that shotgun damage in the middle, and then he totally got 2 rail shots off the spawn and got a kill.
Yeah.
Because Agent didn't expect him to be there so quickly. And then there was another situation where he did the same thing, where they were even stack, and he hits him twice and cripples Agent, you know, as soon as he gets the gun. So he did a really good job of utilizing it when he could, and he was very patient in order to get the gun. He didn't like overextend and give away, you know, easy damage or easy kills to do so, and he played really impressively.
Ah, well-deserved win from Cypher. He was looking shaky when I saw Cypher play Backstein, but it looks like he recovered nicely, got himself warmed up, and that must mean that this group has been concluded then. I don't know if Arseni's played Daze.